What's good? It's your boy Troy. Yeah, no one cares. You know, no one really cares. No one gives a damn, man. It's all on you. But you got to know one cares, and that's the man upstairs, and he wants you to become the best version of yourself. In today's video, I want to talk about Megan Good. Now, she's got a new boyfriend, and she recently got divorced from Devon Franklin, and her new boyfriend seems a lot. It seems like he's different from Devon. Okay, he's a different type of dude, and so we're going to talk a little bit about female nature, about when you're not a female's first choice and how that affects things, how that affects a relationship. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, because eventually you'll find out if you're your woman's first choice or not. And as a man, you should really already recognize what type of woman you're dealing with, just like she recognizes what type of man she's dealing with. But when you're dealing with a woman, you should recognize, what are her exes like? What do her exes, look like? How do her exes behave? How does her baby daddy behave? That gives you a good example or a good idea of what type of guy she really wants to be with. So we're going to talk about that. Man, it's your boy Troy, and I went live earlier about the Will Smith situation, and I was talking about how men are trying to be with women and they are not that woman's type of dude. They are not that woman's type of guy. Now, what we got in this video is Megan Good has a new man. She's got a new man, and I'm going to bring him up, and we're going to talk about it, because that dude is nothing like Devon Franklin. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up, man. Let's bring up Megan Good's new boyfriend.
Hey, man.
This is Megan Good's new man, Mr. Disaster. Now, Megan Good was married to Devon Franklin, and he was, I think he was a pastor. We're going to look into that. And now look at her new man, Mr. Disaster. This is Megan Good's new boyfriend. And what's really going on is a lot of men are, caught up in their emotions, like Devon was caught up into his emotions, and he ignored red flags. He didn't investigate. You have to, whatever person you're with, who you're trying to be with, you need to vet them properly. You got to vet them properly. Devon Franklin did not vet Megan Good properly. You didn't look at her past boyfriends. You didn't look at her history of dating. You thought that, hey, since she started going to church, since she started, praying and feeding you this and that, that, hey, she was a new woman. She was a new woman. I'm gonna tell you something about the ladies, man. The way a lady operates is like a cat. Men operate like dogs. We do a lot of things out in the open. We're not as sneaky. We do things out in the open. Women are like cats. It's just biology, right? So, a lot of times a man will deal with a woman. He'll deal with the woman, and he may know in the back of his mind that, hey, she used to be out here. She used to be out here. She used to be out in the streets a little bit. She's got a lot of exes. She's got a lot of boyfriends. She's been in a lot of situations. She might even have a kid or two, but she's been out here. She has a history of bad relationships, of bad situations with men. But now I'm that dude that can change everything. I'm that guy that can turn her into a new woman. And a lot of men are false about that. They think that they can change a woman. They think they can eliminate her history. And that's not the case. When a cat is in the house, when the cat's in the house, it looks out, and it's been out in the streets, right? The cat's been out in the streets, and it peeks out the window. Right after it comes in the house, it wants to go back to the streets. It wants to get back out there. And Megan Good and Devon Franklin's marriage, it was only a temporary thing because Megan Good wants to be in the streets. She likes certain types of men. Just like Jada Pinkett likes certain type of man. They may get a good dude like Devon Franklin, a good Christian man, a good man that he's going to you don't have to worry about him cheating. You know where he's at. You know where Devon Franklin is going to be at the end of the day at night. He's going to be at home with his family. And that gets boring. It gets boring when you are with a man and every day it's the same routine. Hey, he's going to go to work. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Then he's going to come home. Then he's going to want to get up under me every day. I don't never not know what he's doing. I never not know what my husband is doing. And that gets boring to women. They say they want the good dude. They say they want the good guy. Oh, yeah, I want to be married. I want a husband. That's what they say they want. But what do the actions say? What do the actions say? The actions tell you different. Because when you marry a woman these days, when you marry them, when you give your all to them, they start to misbehave. So it says Megan Good has a non-black boyfriend. She's been dating a battle rapper named Disaster. Actress Megan Good decided to end her marriage last year when she filed to divorce Christian motivational speaker Devon Franklin. Now let's look into that. Devon Franklin, right? Let's look into this situation, man. Devon Franklin, this is a good dude right here. You can tell, hey, you can tell he's a good guy. You can tell, hey, man, he's not going to cheat on you. You know, he takes care of himself. He's ambitious. He's a hard worker. He's somewhat of a financial alpha, but he's emotionally weak. He's an emotional beta. And when a man gets tangled up into his emotions, he ignores red flags. And Megan Good was in the streets and she wanted to come out of the streets. She wanted that good. She wanted to, she felt like she wanted to settle down and, you know, have a husband and live that marriage life. She felt like she wanted to do that. It says Megan Good and Devon Franklin, who co-authored a relationship book, are ending their marriage. Now, this is some shit right here. They co-authored a relationship book, and they ain't even together no more. The two announced the news on social media. After much prayer and consideration, we have decided to go into our futures separately, but forever connected. We celebrate almost a decade of marriage together and a love that is eternal. There is no one at fault. We believe this is the best chapter in the evolution of our love, their statement continued. We are incredibly grateful for the life-changing years we spent together as husband and wife. We are also extremely thankful to God for the testimony being created inside us both for blessing our lives with each other. Look, it says their followers expressed shock, especially given that Franklin, who is a Hollywood producer, posted praise for Good and on her role on the new Amazon series Harlem on December 2nd. So he was still giving her props on the Instagram after they announced their divorce. He was still giving her props. Right? But this ain't the dude she wanted. This isn't the guy. Devon Franklin isn't her first choice. Now, most divorces and separations, they're committed by the woman. Though women, they do things a little different. They're non-confrontational. A lot of this is biology. They're non-confrontational, so they'll either cause the breakup, right? They'll cause the divorce by doing different things to make the man unhappy with being with them. Or they'll just break it off. They break it off in different types of ways, but they usually cause the breakups. And they're not really able to, hey, look, I don't want to be with you no more. That's not really how women operate, man. They're non-confrontational. They carry babies. They have a womb, and deep inside, biologically, they want to protect that womb at all times. So women avoid confrontation. They avoid conflict. And that's why it's really unhealthy and not smart for a woman not to have a man, because you can't go through this world if you don't face conflict head on. So women just usually avoid the problems they need to face, whether it's debt, financial, whether it's male to female interactions or female to female interactions. Women usually avoid those things. Okay. So in this divorce, she got bored. She got bored. Being with a good man, today's females, they get bored. It's with these cell phones and with this technology, it's hard for ladies to focus on one man and be happy. They're usually they're usually dealing with the man and looking past them, dealing with the man and looking past them. They get bored very quick. We're living in an era where people want to be constantly entertained, they want to constantly have fun. And with the ladies, if they still have the ability to pull and attract, or they even feel like they have the ability to pull and attract, then they will get out there and do so. They will get out there and try to do so if they feel like the man that they're with isn't fun enough, isn't bad enough, if he isn't that dude that makes, that gives me a rush, if he isn't that guy that, pushes me emotionally to another level, that good solid dude that just goes to work, he's making money, he's cool, he's not, he's Mr. Nice Guy. Most women get bored with that. Most of our modern women get bored with that, and they really don't want that until they're older, until they're in their 40s and 50s. Until, hell, they be wanting that in their 30s and can't pull and keep that. They can't keep that in their 30s. And so you have someone like Megan Good who has the ability to pull and keep at a higher level than the average woman. And so she's going to get back out here. She's going to throw away a good dude like Devon Franklin for a bad dude, for a dude that he's totally different. That's not her first choice. That's not who she really wanted to be with. Right? She gonna throw him away for this guy right here, Mr. Disaster, her new boyfriend. So she had to come. She was peeking out the window, and she had to get back out on the streets. Because this is what she is. This is who she really wanted. And men have to just be aware. Be aware of what type of female you're dealing with, what type of man she likes, and find out, hey, how do you compare to that dude? How do you compare? If you don't look nothing like that dude, if you don't fit the type of her exes, most likely, man, she's with you for alternate reasons. It may be finances, it may be, she's tired of being out here getting ran through. She wants a good guy for a while. You never really know. But at the end of the day, a woman is going to pick the man that she really wants to be with if she can. If she can have him, that's what she's going to go out and get. If she can't pull and keep that, then she'll just punish the guy that she's settling to be with. That's why you got a lot of men out here. There's a lot of men out here who are with women, right? They have a wife or a girlfriend, and you're not the type of guy she really likes. You're not that dude that, really turns her on. You're not that dude that she's really crazy to be around, but she's settling to be with you. A lot of, most women are settling nowadays. They're just with what they can get, and they're not really happy with that. A woman they're hardwired for survival. So they're going to get what they can get. And if you're not the dude that she really wants to be around, shit, She gonna mistreat you, man. You will sense that. You will sense that. Um, I'm gonna tell you one thing, you can't buy genuine affection. You can't pay for that. That can't be bought. Genuine affection cannot be bought. That has to be something that's deep inside of you. That has to be something a person has to really like you for real. Now, people tend to act, they can act good. Women can act for about 6 months. They'll pretend like they like you and love you or whatever like that. Right? And then after that, the truth comes out. Men, hey, we'll pretend to like you until we get to sex. And then after that, hey, things may change depending on how much we like you. But women, they can put on that front for about 6 months, and then you can kind of tell that, hey, I'm not her first choice. I'm not the type of dude that she really wants to be around. I'm not the type of dude she really likes. And you start to fill out these things when you're having sex, when you're intimate, when she's doing things for you. It seems like something's always missing. Just like when a woman's dealing with a man that's not really into her, she's going to feel like something's always missing. Like, dang, man, I mean, he tells me he loves me. He tells me he likes me, but I don't sense that. And then from a man's point of view, man, something's missing, man. She barely giving me sex. She's barely giving me head. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it seems like something's missing. Um, I have to initiate contact. If you gotta initiate contact with a woman, bro, she's not into you. Man, let me take this up another level. If you are with a chick and she isn't crazy about you, she isn't irritating you about being around you, she don't really like you. A woman that's really crazy about a dude that really likes a dude, she gonna irritate you. She gonna be like, texting you, calling you. She gonna be, looking at your social media. She gonna irritate you if she really likes you. If she ain't doing none of those things, she don't really like you like that. So, I just wanted to chime in on this. Man, you got to get out of your emotions so you can recognize real. Only real recognizes real. And to be real, you can't be in your emotions. Now, females, they're going to be in their emotions, but you as the man, you can't afford to do that. And like I say, when it comes to the Megan Good situation, she was married to Devon Franklin for almost a decade. And that wasn't the type of guy she wanted to be around. The guy that Megan Good really wanted is right here, Mr. Disaster. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's your boy Troy. No one cares. No one gives a damn. It's all on you. Look, man, no one's going to come and save you. Look, Megan Good ain't going to tell you that you're not her first choice. You got to find that out for yourself. A woman ain't going to tell you that you're not her first choice. A man ain't going to tell you, well, he might if he on his alpha shit. But a lot of these beta males, they going to tell you what you want to hear. They're not going to be honest and tell you the truth. They're going to tell a lot of these beta males lie to women. They tell them what they want to hear. So, beta males, they're real sensitive, they're real desperate. They want to, say things to make her feel good. Oh, yeah, baby, you look good in that dress. Oh yeah, baby, that hairstyle looks good on you. And they lying. Oh yeah, baby, that's awesome. That's right. That's right. That's how beta males act. And women don't respect beta males because they know they lie too damn much. Beta males are going to tell you whatever they want to tell you to avoid conflict, to avoid confrontation. That's how beta males act. Women respect strong men. They respect men that are going to do what they got to do no matter what, whether they with them or without them. Women like men who are not afraid of another person's reaction, right? Men with emotional discipline, with emotional control. Women like men like that. Women understand that men like that will tell you the truth. Strong man, alpha guys, they tell you the truth. And that's what Megan Good wanted, man. She wanted a different type of dude. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's your boy Troy. No one cares, man. I'm out.